you. Hi, and welcome to GadFest. Sorry about that last house band. They all watched the new Venom film and died of fucking boredom. We have the rest of the Gad House cast crew today here.
I love the house crew.
Adam and Andy say hey.
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 This is Adam W. Harmless.
And this is Andy T. Smith.
What's your gamer tag? Do you feel comfortable?
No, it's
No, that is his gamer tag. Do you feel comfortable?
That somehow makes me feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
No, my gamer tag is Bobby Hell, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
What about your Twitter handle?
Oh God, I don't know.
That's a terrible Twitter handle.
Andy 94.
I think mine's just like at Tiger Helicide.
At Tiger Helicide. That's good for promotion.
Yeah.
Sake.
Yeah,
Mine's
would be if I was good at Twitter. I suck at it. I just put weird shit once every couple months.
Yeah, Twitter, I usually just find stuff on it and then post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have stuff to discuss tonight. We played what some bands call a show.
Yes. At Copper
Top Dine and
Yes.
Grill in Huntsville, Alabama.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. It was my first show with the band, so I got to learn how to play the instrument that I won't be playing for the rest of the time I'm in the band.
Basing it up for Tiger Helicide.
Yeah, I got the Tiger Helicide for a while, and that was entertaining. Got to run around. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I almost knew the songs by the time we got there.
Not bad. Got me beat.
Yeah. We played, what night was that? Friday? It was on the
Friday.
weekend.
It was on Friday.
We opened up for, well, actually, no, the McRyatts played first.
Yeah, the McRyatts played first. They're a good band.
Yeah, McRyatts were
They
awesome.
play good music.
Yeah.
No, they really are. They're great. We've talked about them before on here. Have we played their music on here before?
Yes, I'm pretty sure we played it, or at least discussed them.
We're gonna play it on the GadCast radio show sometime.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Very like sing-alongable, like you want to fucking jump up and down.
Yeah.
Best Lungeon Dungeon cover I've ever heard.
Yeah,
The band play live.
I've always said they're better than most. Well, horror punk has been doing better lately by me, because for a while there, horror punk as a genre seemed like it was really hung up on sounding like somewhere like Misfits, Blitzkid, or the Cramps.
Yeah.
And some combination
Calabrese, dear Lord, Calabrese.
So, and some of those bands are great, but it's nice to have people who kind of can go do that stuff, but then put in more of like their own thing. So I think that's what I like about the McRyatts. There's a little bit more going on. Like you can go and listen to their music, and it's actually a band you like, and not just a band that sounds like a band you like.
Well, Tiger Helicide played next.
That's right, and we ate it big time.
We did eat it. What we ate is up to however you feel.
Yeah, I felt like we did pretty well.
I had fun, and I saw at least several people having fun.
Crowd was dancing. Folks knew lyrics to the songs. That's always fun to play in Huntsville, because the fans in Huntsville, and I don't mean the Tiger Helicide fans, because I don't know if those really exist. I don't know.
We at least have
must.
5 or 6.
The few fans we get, I usually make join the band,
Yeah,
so it just reduces the numbers. But the
you're like the Dragon Quills of punk bands.
Yeah.
So you fucking hang out here. Just here's a
suck
job.
me. Yeah, here. All of a sudden you're holding a guitar, like, what the hell happened? Shit, why am I riding to Huntsville? But no, I mean, it was a lot. What I like about playing in Huntsville is that the people, and we've talked about this before, but the people in Huntsville like are enthusiastic about music, so they know the lyrics. That doesn't mean Tiger Helicide's their favorite band. It means they really love music that much that they even know Tiger Helicide's shitty lyrics.
Yeah.
Like imagine the bands they love.
Yeah. We talked about that one time when we played at, I think we were playing at Maggie Myers, and we were playing
That was
Diary.
at GadFest 1.
Yeah, GadFest. We were playing at Maggie Myers. We were playing Diary, and this lady like was singing along to Diary, and it's like that song hadn't even been out that long.
No,
Yeah.
It'd been out like a couple months or something, a few months, and that album was not received near as well as our first album at the time, because it's weird. It's a little bit weirder than the first album.
Yeah, I've almost listened to it.
Yeah, it'll be quaint compared to what we're gonna put out next. But yeah, at the time people thought that was pretty weird. Wait till they hear the acoustic version of Axe Murderer.
Oh,
Wait
yeah.
until they hear our newest version that we just found of Diary. 'Cause
Yes.
It's even better.
It is a lot better.
I haven't heard that.
I think it's
that?
more exciting.
I think
You've heard it,
you
surely,
have
right?
heard
I think I just have permanent amnesia,
Oh.
like the guy from.
But it's got
Memento.
Frank Burgett playing the bass on it.
I think I've only heard the Death Rays and Razor Blades version
With him on
of
there.
that, which
Well,
happens
that's
to be the only video of us playing, and it was
Yeah.
it was probably the worst performance of the night. That song. So if you see
Yeah,
that
yeah,
video-
there's recorded footage of us playing Death Rays and Razor Blades from the other night, and we were smelling it up.
Yeah,
Matthew's having problems with the drums. 'Cause Matthew, we should have said this to begin with. Jacob, our regular drummer, was unable to attend. We knew this. We're planning on this. So Matthew, who's also like one of the best drummers in town, who is normally our bassist, became our drummer. I mean, he's the drummer of Ugly Pompous Grin. We like what he does, but
Over Papa Screen's great fucking band.
he's not as much of a punk rock drummer. So, although he can play some heavy stuff, and I mean, he can play heavy and fast and everything. That's not a problem. I mean, if you see some of the more lively Ugly Pompous Grin shows, you could attest to that shit. But he's just not. He's not equipped the way Jacob is.
Yeah.
For that. I mean, for one thing, he hadn't been fucking practicing doing that for forever. It's not that he's not capable. He totally is. But he's trying. There he is. These songs that he normally plays bass on, all of a sudden he's having to play the drums on and keep up with.
Yeah.
And Death Rays and Razor Blades is kind of a long song for what it is.
Yeah.
Well, there were times where I was playing bass lines, and I'd be like, "Man, my finger hurts." I'd look back and be like, "Man, I bet Matthew's fucking whole shit hurts."
So, but I like that song's kind of a workout for us. I think that's it. That in the early days of Tiger Helicide, that was my exercise, was band practice. Was a workout. Like, if we could just get through all the damn songs, we get through a set, that was a fucking workout. Like, you'd be covered in sweat, your muscles be all tensed up. So,
And speaking of workout,
we
have a new song.
Yes, we had a new song called Pre-Workout.
Which we previewed at that show.
Yes. And it's going to be on our next album, whenever that happens.
Yeah.
But
hopefully we'll start recording that here soon.
Yeah.
We're working, of course, on our acoustic album, but right now.
So where did the name Pre-Workout come from?
Well, it came from Pre-Workout, which is a type of workout supplement that you take before you work out.
And or before a show, maybe even.
Perhaps if one considers a show to be a workout.
Yes. Or if you want to like fail at the show and ruin it. But yeah, anyway, so we played Pre-Workout, and I like that song. I think it's great. It doesn't sound like us, but it works with what we're doing, and it's still heavy and fast.
I just wanted to pry in there a little bit because I want to know, like, I think it's fun when we write new songs to lyrically kind of, unpack it.
No, the song. I mean, the lyrics that we have so far for it, I'm going to be actually adding new verses to it and everything. But right now, the lyrics to it are very personal to us.
Yeah,
they actually are. It was about our practice.
That's fucking awesome.
So I mean, that's it.
I can't wait to know the lyrics.
You should have just.
I should
play
the lyrics.
I can listen to us play and still not know the lyrics.
I will read the lyrics because there's only 4 lines.
Okay, that's what's up.
All right, winning all the time like a vortex clock. See, I think it's pretty obvious what that's about. Yeah, exactly.
Jesse's trying to figure it out.
God, it's like a Norm Macdonald joke.
No, it was just like what it was is we were talking about winning, and you think of pre-workout, and you're like, yeah, man, I'm winning. So that's what we felt like we were doing while we were working on stuff. It's like we were winning. We got this new song.
Definitely.
So that's it. So
vortex clock was the only thing that got me.
So then I have Hell raised a helmet, and they called it a rock.
Raised a helmet, they called it a rock.
Yes. So that was still about us just like raising hell and rocking. It's just saying it in a goofy way. This one, it's a little bit tougher. Roberts stacked high in the mystery machine.
Zemeckis?
No.
Okay.
I was thinking of Robert Stack. See, Robert's stacked high. So Robert Stack.
Who's Robert Stack?
I'm gonna fucking murder this son of a bitch right here.
I'm doing this for
Robert
the crowd.
Stack.
I know all
He
of
is
this
the
stuff.
voice of goddamn Ultra Magnus, you swine.
Who the fuck is Ultra
I'm
Magnus?
motherfucking gonna die.
Is it Transformers?
Yes.
Okay,
They
cool.
thought he was going to replace Optimus Prime in Transformers the movie, but spoilers. Turns out it's going to be Hot Rod, and he becomes Rodimus Prime.
Oh yeah.
The original toy of Ultra Magnus is just a white Optimus with a bunch of other shit stuck to him, and it's amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
But Robert Stack did his voice in the movie. He said, "Open, damn it, open!" when he couldn't get the stupid Matrix to open. But Hot Rod did because he's got the touch.
Yeah, Ultra
And he's
Magnus
got the
does look
fucking
a lot
power.
like Optimus Prime.
Yeah. So anyway, what I was saying about that though is Robert stacked high in the Mystery Machine. He was also the host of Unsolved Mysteries.
That's fucking awesome.
So the Mystery Machine.
Yeah.
So that, and then it's like stacked high. I don't know. I thought of Robert Stack stacked high. I think of amps being stacked high. This is what my brain looks like. These lyrics. This is what goes on in my head. So
when he just looks pissed all the time.
yeah, and then I was like, so I'm thinking Unsolved Mysteries. I'm like, Machine still kind of goes with like a rock and roll machine. You put it together, you get Mystery Machine. That sounds like Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Picture them eating a bunch of Scooby snacks, getting blitzed. So Robert Stack is also high in the Mystery Machine. And then the last line is, "Elevator Prince died for your scene." That is about the artist formerly known as Alive.
Prince.
It's about Prince
Yeah. That's
dying
what
in his elevator.
Right.
Prince died in an
And-
elevator?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Apparently, I just don't know anything.
Yeah, he died in his elevator. So man, what if I'm wrong? Then I just wrote a fucking stupid song.
No, that's
Otherwise the song was smart, but
yeah, I'm sure a prince from some countries died in an elevator.
I hope so.
Yeah,
But no, he was found in his elevator.
no, I never really cared for Prince.
He was apparently trying to get high. But he died in his elevator.
Not a rock star that died.
So he died in his elevator, but the reason why that had to do with our band practice because that was me. We were talking with Matthew.
yeah, we
Matthew's
wrote
talking about
Matthew's
loving
innocence.
Prince. So all this. No, we're talking about Michael Jackson
No.
being guilty and stuff. But
Yeah.
that's it. But we're talking about like he loves Prince, and he was like, "You have to love Prince." And
then
I was
we're
like, "The fuck I do."
Yeah.
But everybody loves Prince just about. Like that's one of those guys that like all the metalheads love Prince. Everybody loves Prince because he was a super talented guy. I mean, I'm not glad he's dead, but I'm glad he's not making music.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed hearing him in the background of me watching Batman.
Yeah, no, I mean he's like
But you even hate that movie.
he's like the worst part of Batman, and that's saying something.
But that one scene of Joker walking in to the Prince music was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, but any other music would have been
Just as
good. Well, that was a bad era of Prince too. That's when he was getting really, really high pitched.
Yeah.
See the-
Nothing will beat the Kiss from a Rose video though, with Batman swinging. That
Yeah,
shit was
that's true.
hilarious.
But yeah. Anyway, but that song really was like about us writing the song at band practice. That's really it. So it is. It is. A lot of our stuff ends up being autobiographical in some weird way,
And
or somehow based.
I think
in
that
real life.
song went over really well when we played it.
I think so. It was a
people
great
liked
opening song.
Yeah.
Because it kind of rocks more than a lot of what we've been writing lately. And a lot of our old songs that might have kind of rocked, some of our later bands haven't been later versions of the band haven't been as good at playing them, and so we just hadn't practiced them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've had lineup swaps and things like that, so we haven't, like, say, Rock and Roll Commando. We haven't sat down and, like, really, like, just worked on that, because you don't want to do a shitty version of Rock and Roll Commando.
No.
You want to do, like...
If we're going to play it, we're going to fucking play it.
Yeah, we need to really fucking play it, so, yeah.
We got some work to do before the next show that we'll talk about later.
Yes.
But overall, I had a great time. I bought that ridiculous bass cord so I could fly around the room and
It's beautiful.
play bass.
We also covered one of my solo songs called "Get Back to Work," which we'll talk about my solo album that I have coming out later.
Yeah, he has some solo stuff he's been working on, and we'll definitely touch on that.
So we followed that with the cover of our... Well, we've played it before, but this is the first time we played it with this full band with Andy and Jesse.
Ooh, that was hard to say.
Well, that's not full band because we didn't have
Jacob. No, this was
Fuck.
half band.
Well,
This
just
was the handicap.
disregard, but we fucking covered Boneyard Mafia at the Copper Top where I met the Boneyard Mafia. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's nice because they're nice fellas.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs ever written. It's so fucking relatable.
Yeah, Fuck This Job's one of the best songs. And that's not even the song most people think of with the Boneyard Mafia at all. And I just keep dredging it back up. I just keep I put on it's been on 2 Gad comps and now we covered it. And I just keep dredging it back up.
I'm glad we covered it.
Yeah, and I think that song went over really well too.
Yeah.
Probably better than "Get Back to Work."
Probably since you know.
Well, obviously, someone's yelling at you to get back to work.
That's like
You're
their
like,
least favorite
fuck
thing.
you, man. I'm drinking a PBR, and then then right after that, it's like, yeah, fuck this job. They're like, yeah.
That's
and
right.
Like all the bird
And by
fingers
this
go
job,
up.
they mean the previous song.
So it's a good setup.
Fuck this previous song. Fuck what you just made me listen to.
So Andy Selwork's gonna be great.
Yeah. We'll play some of those tunes.
And anything you guys have to say about the set? Really, I thought it was a lot of fun. It was my first set with.
It was a great set. There was a lot of dancing. A lot of people had fun. I like you as a member of the band. Like you like to sing along. You have a lot of energy, so that's good.
Awesome.
It's nice to have energy.
I enjoy being in this band
Yeah.
because we play shows and it's
That's
fun.
nice. we do play shows.
We have content.
Yeah.
And I'm content with that. But I loved it, man. It was a lot of fun.
Now you just have to learn all the songs in the catalog.
I have to learn.
You have to learn every single
There's
song.
a few songs on the set list that Andy and I might just have to fucking hang out.
Y'all gonna have to learn.
We might have to both learn some.
Both
songs.
albums, all the EPs.
Yeah.
And then my early shit too.
Yeah. They get mostly harmless.
Yeah.
Let's fucking learn that shit.
And we'll have to dredge up some brain drainers.
Some brain
tunes
drainers, yeah. Have that.
as well.
Actually, a lot of our stuff is just brain drainers anyway. It's like Chinese heart, but the old brain drainers, Rapid Randy brain drainers.
Randy.
Which we're still gonna do that. We have not done that. Yeah. That Rapid Randy show was great. We're still in contact with Rapid Randy. He's awesome. We have not gotten back together with him. But
no, I hope to see him very soon, and I would love to play music with him again very soon.
Yeah, so we need to do that. We gotta make that
all
happen.
I've done is play I think I jumped around and yelled GadCast.
Yeah. I've gone through all the effort of getting the whole band, all of Tiger Helicide, is into being the new version of the Brain Trainers, and I was like, hell yeah, Rapid Randy has that great voice, and I think Andy's voice would be great with it too, because they kind of have a similar sort of thing. I was like, hell yeah, and they harmonize. I think it'd be beautiful. And then it occurred to me, I was like, there's not really a place for me in this band. So I kind of fucked up. It's like I can't play any of these songs on my instrument.
Be like the Malcolm McLaren of the band.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just back there.
Just be the dude from Mighty Mighty Boss Tones that dances.
Around.
That's what I'm gonna have to be in this band. I don't really see a place for me here.
No, you're gonna be rocking out because you play guitar better than me.
I
mean,
know.
not my own songs, but in general.
I play guitar differently than you.
Yeah.
We just have different styles.
Yeah.
You can make shit work that I cannot make work.
Yeah, well, I have to. Because I have a limited skill set. So
same here.
All right, so the rest of who else played the show?
Casket Kids played.
Casket Kids. Fuck those assholes.
Yeah, I fucking love those assholes.
Why does Jesse hate the Casket?
I don't know. It's the first time that he's seen them, right?
Yeah, they were
first
a lot of fucking fun. I was singing along during the first time I saw them because they do have those chants that are like chant worthy.
Very sing-alongable.
And they played a Cancer Slug song.
Yeah. Awesome. Was it a Cancer Slug original? Cat in the Brain? Is that originally written by them?
Why would you do this to us on the fucking podcast?
On the spot. We're going to have somebody send us to the comments. Viewers, comment and tell us who originally wrote that song.
Just edit the shit out of this.
Actually.
Yeah, actually.
Hey, Devin Williams, tell us who wrote that song.
Actually.
He's going to listen to this.
No.
I need to stop doing that on our podcast.
No, he's not listen to this. He's gonna listen to like Rush Limbaugh.
I lost our fucking Dragon Quill sponsorship.
There we go.
Yeah. But yeah, so the Casket Kids are fucking awesome. They're really nice dudes. Finally got to meet them. The bass player and I fucking love talking to that dude. He's really nice.
Bradley Ace.
Yeah, Bradley, man. He
stood in. He was a member of Tiger Helicide for a night.
Tiger Helicidean.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Part of the Tiger Helicide alumni. Alumnus.
Ooh, that's got a bad connotation.
Alumni.
To it fucking so their set was fun as fuck. Also shout out to don't know his first name, but I know his nickname, Dave. Also shout out to Dave for being an amazing
you don't know his first name?
Shout out to Fucker Dave.
Fucker Dave.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Dave was fucking amazing, and it was fun hanging out with him basically all night.
Show's always better when he's in the audience.
Dave, just keep fucking showing up to shows. You're fucking awesome.
Yeah. We talked about me and him hung out and talked a lot about like just old punk rock and like what got us into it. My story was way lamer than his, but you know.
Yeah, he's like a collector and shit too.
Yeah,
like
no, he knows all the good music.
Yeah, I was really I just really enjoyed him being around. He fucking sang along to every band, and then he was just fucking cool as shit. So, shout out to him. And other than that, I mean, the whole Copper Top, the crew was awesome. The food was awesome.
Yeah.
Trash Cats.
The Trash Cats played a surprise set. It was like last minute.
Well, it's not really a surprise set. They're on the last flyer.
The last flyer, though.
Yeah, the last flyer that was put out like several days before the show.
Like several as in maybe 2.
Yeah, but yeah, Christian asked him to play. It was like a birthday thing. He wanted to play.
Yeah, they kicked ass. I almost forgot to put that down.
That's how much ass they kicked.
Yeah.
They kicked the ass out of my brain.
It was later on in the night.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So, but yeah, they yeah.
It's the first time I've seen a washboard in real life.
That's true. You can tell by your clothes.
Yeah. So people listening not in Alabama, we do have running water here, and we don't actually use washboards unless we are starting bands now.
Yeah, we only if we're playing Appalachian music, then we whip out the washboard.
They were a lot of fun. I mean, mechanically, musically, great. Washboard added a whole new element to it. All the lyrics were just like, a big middle finger to
nice and snotty and nasty. That's good.
Satan,
Yeah, just kind of just filthy, nasty people.
Yeah,
so we liked them.
Yeah, there are people.
Yeah,
I'd really enjoy playing shows with any of those bands again, and I definitely want to play with the Casket Kids again.
Definitely. Well, that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's
just a given.
Yeah, that's pretty much a given. If you're in Tiger Helicide, you're gonna play a show with the Casket Kids.
Yeah.
Play a few. Has to happen.
That'll be awesome. They're playing with Michael Graves soon, I believe.
I just wanted to make sure I had the date right.
Yeah,
November 13th at Sidetracks Music Hall. It'll be Michael Graves, Argyle Goolsby, Nimvind. I always meant to find out how the fuck that's pronounced. I've never heard it said aloud, so I'm like, again, something to work out before the goddamn podcast.
Yeah.
And Casket Kids. Casket Kids will be playing. I guess Michael Graves will be opening for the Casket Kids that night.
And the Casket Kids said they should have their merch there that night. So go see Casket Kids. Go see Michael.
Yeah. So I hope Michael Graves opens up for him good.
Yeah.
So
Jesse hates Michael Graves.
He
hates him so much that he has a tattoo.
Yeah,
on
I
him,
might have a Michael Graves tattoo. So this will be my first time seeing him live.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
He's a great guy. He's real nice. He's friendly.
I'm excited because we potentially have a show coming up then too. Before that, so speaking of the new issue of Gadzine, do you want to talk about the new issue of Gadzine? That was the worst segue in the history of the fucking planet.
Speaking of the thing, how about we speak of the thing? So yeah, we just finished up the latest issue of Gadzine, and it's issue 18. Hardly anybody has them. Mostly, there's some. We handed out a bunch at the Copper Top show, and Selena Brilla handed out a bunch at the shows that came after, I guess. At the Jane Crow show the next night after our show. Yeah,
I missed. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to talk about that show soon.
And then the Vibrator show the next night. Yeah. So I think she got some out to people for that too.
That's awesome.
So we got some out in Huntsville area out there. We're gonna send some more to various people. We always have various people. We send them out who can get them out to other places where you can find them. And then I brought a stack over to Cosmic Debris in Gadsden tonight. That in general, if we don't release it at a show, the first place you're gonna be able to find them is gonna be Cosmic Debris in Gadsden. That's always the first place. Unless it's being released at that show, but the first place after that is Cosmic Debris.
Yeah, definitely. That's where I usually always picked up my issues. Before I joined the band.
So, yeah, the quickest way to get them is just to join.
If you want these, join the band. That's it. I mean, I don't offer very many perks. There's no money in this, and nobody likes you, but you get free copies of the zine. Yeah, no, I feel really good about this issue. This was one that took me a while. It came out a little late. Took us a while to get it done. It's got a fantastic cover.
Yeah, that cover pops.
By Dawn Irwin. It's super awesome.
Speaking of Dawn Irwin, her band, Swiss Army Brad, just released her first music video.
That is true.
And it's a fucking rad video.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I still haven't got a copy of the CD. So I was glad to see the video so I could at least hear that, because I've been waiting on that CD. We have a review of that CD in the latest issue of the Gad zine, written by one Mr. Alabama Sharp of the Go-Go Killers.
Ooh, and I got to meet him the other night.
That was great.
I shook his hand.
He's a nice guy.
He is.
He's very kind-hearted.
He is. I was gonna say was. But
I mean, he's definitely evil, but a nice guy, a nice evil guy. But yeah, we've got. So I mean, this issue really came together pretty good. I am going to die because the next issue has to be out for Gad Fest 3, which is on October 27th.
Yeah.
And so that means I got to really get my shit together and get this thing compiled and put together.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of work, man.
It is a lot of work. But it has to happen.
Because I was like, our next show isn't until like late October, and then it's already like halfway through October almost, and I'm like, oh shit.
But no, I've already started on it. I better have. Already started on it. I'm like, don't worry, guys. I already started. I was like, you better start on it, you asshole.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but no, because here's the thing. It's not like I can just finish this up on October 26th.
Yeah.
And then so we've got to still got to print these damn things.
Yeah.
We've got to print these shits. Print these fucks. Print these asses.
Print these asses.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know who's going to do the cover for the next one?
Me? I guess.
Interesting.
Me? Oh, okay. At GadFest 3, I guess I could just say GadFest. You're not going to be confused and actually accident.
Last year's GadFest.
Fuck, here I am at GadFest 2. How did this happen? Shit.
If you do that, share us your secrets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but
please touch everything.
Yes.
See what you can change.
Yes. So at
GadFest.
Let's travel back in time. Fix this.
You can also travel back. Yeah. You're talking about the cover?
Oh yeah,
possibly done by you.
The cover. Okay. So for GadFest, we're going to have a limited edition of 100 copies of Gad 19 that is going to have a color cover. So it's going to be a special limited edition cover, and it will be in color.
Sweet.
A color cover. I'm sure that's translating well in audio.
Yeah.
Color cover.
Special edition cover.
Yes.
For the new
Gad
zine.
If you guys have never seen the Gad zine's all in black and white.
And they will be numbered.
So they will be numbered, which also means we need to hurry up and get this shit done. Because that fucking count to 100, that doesn't sound like a big deal to you have to write that shit down.
Are you gonna sign them, like hand sign them?
Yes. I mean, how else am I gonna number them?
Fuck yeah.
Stamping them seems like that'd take even longer.
Stand like a Gadsden over here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, but I'm gonna have to go and get those printed because I don't have a color copier. So I'm gonna have to go and actually have those printed. So I got to spring for that. So in a way, that's less trouble. So I don't have to worry about printing 100. Of one page. I'm still have to print like all those others. So I may make this issue only like 5 pages long.
Yeah.
That's not true at all. I shouldn't do that.
It's just gonna be a picture.
People be very disappointed.
It's gonna be pictures of Adam's selfies.
I know, especially since like GadFest is supposed to be to earn money for the zine. So maybe I should.
Here's the zine.
Here's the zine. Don't you want to give money to it? It's like no.
Just staple Gad 18.
18.
Staple Gad 18 behind it.
Yeah.
And then people will be like, "Whoa, cool, a new issue."
I could make it like a compilation issue.
Yeah, you could.
It's like the best of Gad.
The best of Gad.
Best of Gad.
Okay, if the clock starts running out, just start grabbing old issues and ripping out pages.
But I'm just literally
Henry Rollins interview, Michael Graves interview.
Yeah. Just the all interview thing. You know what? I shouldn't do that because people would like that better. No. The best of Gad.
Best of Gad.
I wish I had.
God damn it.
If I had more resources, like time, more time and resources, then that would be fun to have like like a best of Gad thing. That'd be cool. Make a neat little best of Gad. Like we're trying to get Sync out. That's a zine we've been working on for forever. And Sync 1 still isn't out. I'm hoping to get that out before this, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean,
trying.
Time keeps on sneaking up on us, man.
Time is the enemy. That's why we must kill time.
Yes. What? New song.
Kill time. Stabbing a clock. What time is it? Stabbing a clock.
I feel like the next word that rhymes with clock is going to be So at Gad Fest,
Cock.
we have the
Speaking
punk
of which,
rock
I
flea market.
don't know if I should say this, but no, I will say this. After that last show that we did at the Copper Top, those bands we just got finished talking about, it was that good that when I got home, remember we got home super duper crazy.
Yeah,
Like what?
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m.
Yeah, I didn't get home till 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I got home at 5 o'clock. I was exhausted. I needed to go to bed. I laid there in bed, and I could not sleep because I was
Just
rock hard.
yeah.
I could
All
not
that-
sleep. I'm just laying back, just like I can't sleep. Like
I
that's
fell
how much.
asleep before you guys
No,
left.
that's how much. That's how much just energy and adrenaline there was going through
Yeah.
me right then. Just how much just that. Like I was just like I can't sleep, so I just laid there awake.
I used to have those problems. But yeah, I fell asleep before you even left
Yeah,
Andy's.
yeah, yeah. You were out. So anyway, I just thought I needed to share that
Yeah. Well, that's good.
horrible thought.
But also terrifying.
Yeah.
Because like it is great to be passionate about something, like the thing that keeps you up at night.
Yeah.
But it's also like, fuck, this is keeping me up at
Yeah,
night.
yeah. Like literally.
Yeah, you're like, man, I'm watching the wake up off, like, and have to be at work in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It's hard to get the makeup off. Yeah, right before work. Doesn't work. It's not good.
I've come to work, and I'm just like, fuck it. I guess the eyeliner's
Yeah.
staying on. And then I like show up, and I'll be like, great, the corporate's here.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, yeah. Sorry.
I try to play it off because I kind of have the eyes that kind of look like I have eye makeup on sometimes anyway.
Yeah.
So people think that when I don't.
They didn't mention it, which is surprising because I was working at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And I was in the kitchen, and I figured
Yeah.
they'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
But I guess not. So it was good.
It's nice. All right, GadFest.
Yeah, GadFest, punk rock flea market will be starting GadFest.
Well, yeah, Punk Rock Flea Market is its own thing, and then it like kind of fades into GadFest. Like there's a little like hour gap between them.
So October 27th,
Is Punk Rock Flea Market at
the morning.
in like 1.
Yeah, one.
Not 1 in the morning. Fuck.
1 p.m.
Don't show up at 1 in the morning. Well, I mean, you can to wait.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Line the block.
Yeah. So yeah, Punk Rock Flea Market. That looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're thinking about setting up a table. I need to get back in touch with them about it though, because I have not paid for that table. So it'll be the Punk Rock Flea Market, and then which that looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of cool stuff. It's a good thing that it's coming before GadFest, because you probably wouldn't want me to have a whole bunch of GadFest money and then the Punk Rock Flea Market be like, "What have you done with all the money we donated?"
You would be the only one that would know, though.
That's true.
You'd be like, "Oh shit."
Fuck. I'm still paying to make these damn zines. This didn't help at all. But no, any money that we make from GadFest goes directly to printing the zine. I don't get any money from this. I just lose precious moments of my life. So, but yeah, GadFest I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're also going to have the Rocket City Vampire Pageant during that. You can go online, you can just look it up on Facebook, and you can see how to enter. It's a $15 entry fee, and you can win prizes. Like you get if you win, you get a sash and a crown, and you can. Here's the big prize, ladies. Is all right. Crown, sash, trophy, personal meet and greets on stage. Michael Graves.
What?
Yeah. So when Michael Graves plays on that November 13th that we talked about,
You get to be on stage with them.
the winner of the vampire pageant gets to be on stage with Michael Graves.
That's awesome.
So, ladies.
And gentlemen,
No,
I really
ladies.
Just-
I've never seen anything about any
Yeah,
gentlemen.
we haven't found out yet. So, I mean, everyone's. By the way, GadFest is a costume show. So,
Yeah.
if you would like to, and please already be in costume.
Yeah, dress
So
up.
just
It'd be
dress
good.
up, be whatever the fuck you want, man.
This is a Halloween show. It's October 27th. This is
Yeah.
the Saturday before Halloween. This
Yeah.
is your Halloween night. Do this. It'll be a lot of fun. The bands are excellent. One of the great bands is Tiger Helicide. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Fuck Tiger Helicide. But besides them, there's Devil's Got a Hold on Me.
They're fucking awesome. Good friends of
Fantastic,
mine.
man. The Dirty Scavengers.
They're pretty rad, but
They're-
I have not seen them yet. I don't know them personally.
They're a great band. We actually played a show with them. I say we. Tiger Helicide played a show with them an earlier version of Tiger Helicide. Played a show with them way back in the day, but back then they were
It's
just
been like Tiger Hell a minute.
yeah, it's been a Tiger Hell a minute. But it's but that back then they were I don't want to say they were a cover band, like they did punk rock covers. But I don't want to say just because they were a really good punk rock cover band. So it's like there was never a time when you wouldn't want them at your show.
Yeah.
But they've got a new album coming out that is all original material, and from what I hear, it is excellent. Actually, there is a thing in the latest issue of the zine, written by Selena Brilla, about the new
release,
about the new Dirty Swagger. Yep.
Sweet.
So another reason to read the zine. So I am super duper 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 excited about Dirty Scavengers, and we also have Birmingham's Skeptic. That's right, Skeptic.
It's gonna be fucking nuts. Their new material is so good. That new fucking record.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is on our radio show that is playing while we were recording this on Podunk Radio.
That's true.
Which we will talk about later.
That's true.
But yeah, Skeptic's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yes.
And they all I haven't seen them in maybe a decade.
I don't think they're capable of playing a bad show.
I mean, they just seem like every recording I hear just sounds fucking better.
They're great.
They're amazing.
I mean, we're not capable of playing a good show, so we kind of make like this great yin and yang with them.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we're those relatable guys. You're like, I could probably do that too.
Man, one day I could play a show with Skeptic. Holy shit. Man.
Just have to join Tiger Helicide.
You just have to join Tiger Helicide.
Just gotta start taking pre-workout.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't take pre-workout.
I don't know why you guys are so
Please stop boofing pre-workout.
Yeah, don't boof the pre-workout. We just gave Andy a bad idea.
It's good for you.
So another thing is I've noticed is the flyer. Well, we have a couple of flyers for Gad Fest.
Yeah,
okay.
We have some corrected flyers.
Yeah. So we have a couple of flyers for Gad Fest in here. But here's what's great is if you look at like this particular one, and you guys can't see it, but it looks a lot dirtier in black and white. That music note.
I've noticed, man.
It's just like
because I showed his mom the flyer, and I was like, "This didn't look as like."
It doesn't look as bad in color. It doesn't look as much like that. It's just like this smut. Look at this smutty smut girl over here just smutting.
And the orange hair too had me like, like it's interesting to see in color because I was like, "That's a bright orange." And I don't know how many layers of intention are meant for that hair.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's like Halloween.
Yeah.
Or is it because it's just orange hair?
I think it's orange.
Or is it like supposed to be like a weird Lady Trump thing that's just supposed to be funny?
No, I think it'd be more like punk rock hair, like bright orange hair.
Bright orange hair.
Like Johnny.
I mean,
like Johnny Rotten.
Maybe,
like the guy who started.
The guy who did that stuff.
The guy who started the funny colored spiky hair.
Okay. Well, with your logic here, like bringing that into the fucking equation, but maybe also Halloween pumpkins and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Why
the fuck not? Anyway, it's $5 to get into Gad Fest.
That's fucking cheap.
That is way cheap. We are also going to be having a raffle. We'll be having a raffle with lots of cool stuff. We got people donating cool stuff, the aforementioned cool stuff to which I referred. So yes, so lots of neat things to win, and Andy just flipped a pick at me. So, yes, but all the money goes to support the zine, and I very much appreciate it. We very much appreciate it. I keep saying I because I'm the one who prints it, but really the zine belongs to everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Because this, especially like this latest issue, the best parts of the zine are not me. The best parts of the zine is like everybody else. That actually that sounds funny. That makes this my favorite issue of the zine. Nothing
made me happier almost than seeing just people open up the zine and happily look through it. Yeah. Even though I have nothing to do with it.
You're the audio side.
I'm the audio hot man for it. Yeah. But I was just seeing people fucking stoked to open up and read about local shit was cool as fuck to me. Yeah. Like because print media is just so like. People are just like, oh, there's an article and stuff. But, like, seeing, like, you handing it out at a show and then seeing people's faces and then looking at all the artwork, like, it was just fucking rad to see.
People really like it. I didn't know that anybody would care when we started this, and me and Selena figured this out at the show. But the zine has been around. In June, the zine's been around for 5 years.
Yeah, it's nuts.
5 years.
Because it was around the time that the record store came here that I really found you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you guys had been doing that.
Yeah, I think the first
then.
issues went in there. I think it's from the beginning. I think we put them in there.
Yeah, I really want to start contributing some stuff, which I did. I did contribute a page to the sync scene whenever that comes out. But
Oh,
I
yeah,
want to start
cool.
sending some stuff in for the regular zine too, because I mean I make some art stuff every once in a while, and I feel like I could do something.
Put some of your fucked up shit in there. It's gonna
be
amazing.
Put some of your fucked up shit in there, man.
Yeah.
Contribute.
But no, I like the idea that the zine doesn't have a. I mean, you can kind of guess what's going to be in most issues, but like, there's not a real like this has to be in there. Like this, that like Gad 18 doesn't have any interviews in it.
Yeah.
There's no interviews in there because it's all just reviews and a bunch of people turned in art and stuff. So we didn't interview him, but I was working on some interviews and I was like, you know what? I think this is good without it. Yeah. So, I mean, other ones have not had interviews. It's not the first one. It's not like I couldn't find anybody to interview. There's 100,000 people to interview, but it's like this zine worked with it. The new issue is coming up has already 2 interviews in it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know a little bit about that, but I won't say anything.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we didn't interview anybody in this issue, this 18. But you don't really need to, you know.
No, this is one of my favorite issues, but it's probably just because I feel like I'm actually in the shit now.
In the shit.
Yeah.
You're in the shit. Because I put your name in there.
Yeah, you actually did.
Your name's in there. In the new issue, I'm putting all the members of Tiger Helicide in there because really everybody in Tiger Helicide should be in there because they're like involved in it. Even if you're not, and I'm still trying to build up the Gad team to put in there, and I always end up accidentally leaving people out and shit like that because you don't have to be somebody who contributed art or writing or whatever to the zine. I mean, there's a lot of people who help and really make it happen. You know, so that's the thing. And there's some people who kind of come and go, and I still feel like they're part of the team because they still actively promote it and push it. So,
and I think one of the reasons why I like the current issue so much. I mean, because you've covered 2 of the bands I've been in the zine. I know all the names in that zine now, and it says contributed by this or written by this or about this. I'm like,
now you know who that person is. Yeah,
it's really cool. But so the next issue you are working on, we'll have out by Gad Fest.
Yeah, it'll be out. That'll definitely happen. There's no way that won't happen.
The flea market will end, and then Gad Fest will start. And also the pageant will start, and that'll be around
the pageant's during that. I don't know. I don't know what the timing is on that. Talked about again. Some of it might get a little. We're gonna have it straight though.
Yeah.
But
it'll be around nightish.
Yeah, because we are gonna be making things tight because we're packing in those bands, packing in the pageant stuff, packing in the raffle stuff.
So just be there.
So yeah, be there. If you're there the whole time, then you can see all of it, and you can buy a lot of raffle tickets.
Definitely stay around for Skeptic. They're gonna be fun.
Yeah. Skeptic is amazing. You should be watching Skeptic.
And then post Gad Fest, we might have a big show coming up.
We have a big show coming up. We're gonna talk more about that later.
With a lot of cool people. So
super
hopefully,
we're not gonna create a bunch of confusion right now by discussing this great big event show, but we will be talking about it in a future
It's
episode.
in the wings.
It is,
I'm
and
excited about it.
Yeah.
The Wings are not playing.
The Wings. I don't want Wings to play. No.
I don't think they're still around, are they?
But Yoko will be there. No, I'm just kidding.
Yoko would be great. Have you ever listened to Yoko shit? She plays some weird, screwed up avant-garde stuff. It's great.
It's very Kafka-esque.
Yeah, but that's what like the reason why people hate Yoko so like her music so much is your average Beatles fan, which would be everybody.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't get this weird Yoko shit.
Well, they just remember
and
the naked.
Yoko was like
picture of
better. Yoko is better than anything Wings could
I've never actually tried to listen to Yoko, so maybe send me some quality, like some fresh Yoko tracks.
Fresh Yoko.
Some fucking slamming Yoko tracks.
That's really what's kind of influenced my solo.
Speaking of Yoko Ono,
Speaking of Yoko,
Ono.
Andy has some solo music coming out. So, what favorite song by Yoko Ono is your favorite song?
the Christmas one.
Oh,
that she
Yoko's
did,
Christmas
yeah.
album is pretty good.
The
Yeah, I
Christmas
really
one,
like that.
yeah.
It's very festive.
Very
Yeah, it's
festive, it's
interesting.
interesting.
So, your solo work, how would you like to attack this first? You want to talk about your first release?
I have two things that are coming out, and there's one that I've been working on here recently, and then the other one is actually some tunes that I've had for a long time that I've recently decided that I wanted to release them, kind of edit them all, and then release it. Adam kind of helped me decide, I think this is a good idea to just kind of put it out there and see what people think. And
it's interesting, quirky.
Yeah,
it's definitely quirky.
It's stuff that I basically composed, and it's like recorded on using MIDI software, and so it's sort of classical music, used computer programming to, so it's very
like it reminds me of like playing old video games. Like it reminds me a lot of like
classical.
Zelda, like 8-bit classic games. Like
8-bit classical from
this is a dungeon level. Oh, this is a water temple. Like
I like to call
really
it
cool.
8-bit classical from a 2-bit artist.
Oh shit, that should be the name of the record. Do you already have a name for the record?
Yeah, it's called Say Cheese, because me and Tommy actually worked on a lot of this stuff together.
Oh, that's cool.
And
shout out to Tommy.
When we first were working on it, we called all the tracks, they were called like Eating Cheese, and it was just like part 1, part 2, part 3, and stuff like that. And so I was just very, very strange.
I have a feeling that Tommy came up with that term, eating cheese.
Probably. I think we were on an orchestra trip or something.
Yeah.
We started working on that. And
yeah, you played. What did you play in the orchestra again?
When I first, I played violin, and then I played trumpet.
Yeah.
So
Everybody knows how to play trumpet, Gadsden, or some sort of instrument. And then you have a solo record that it's new material.
Yeah, that's the thing that I think people actually enjoy, hopefully. But that's the stuff that I've been really working on here lately, and it's very, I don't know, every track is like very different on that. Like I think everybody's gonna like something on that. On this album, but like nobody's gonna like everything, at least, nobody's gonna like everything. It's not gonna speak to everybody, like each track, but everybody's gonna like something off of it, I think.
Yeah, Get Back to Work definitely spoke to me immediately, because like just the song content, the intensity, I really enjoyed that, and it's cool that it's part of the Tiger Heliverse now.
Yeah.
So it's canon.
Yeah,
in the Tiger Heliverse.
Definitely, I hope that Tiger Helicide covers some of these songs. But see, some of the songs are punk, and then some of them feel more rock, and then some of them are just experimental noise kind of stuff. I just wanted to do something that was very different from what I usually do. So
yeah, man. I mean, if you can't create, man. And I'm really stoked. Yeah, I've heard some of it, and it's really awesome. Do you have a favorite track yet? Have you decided, or is it like choosing between your children, which you can still do?
Well, I don't know. It's a hard choice there. I like Glass House, but of course it's a Damn It Bobby song.
Yeah, that's cool. So that is going to be on the record.
Yeah.
Glass House. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to hear. I'm excited to hear that. I want to know, because I've heard a lot of the tracks, but I'm interested to hear what order you put them in and how the flow goes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting, because I think the album kind of starts off like a very traditional album, and then gets a little bit stranger, and then maybe kind of returns to a very normal, traditional album.
So like order, chaos, order type thing, like just like Earth. That's pretty cool.
Like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Dude, when I was a freshman in high school, we did Earth, Wind, and Fire. Freshman. It was kind of cool. high school bands could rock the shit out of some songs you wouldn't think they would. But yeah, we killed that song.
Yeah, I think
that band.
Gadsden
Killed it,
City
Killed it.
did,
Yeah, I think they
Earth, Wind, and
Stupid
Fire
did.
as a halftime show. Remember them doing that? But
Yeah.
that was before I was in the band.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yes, Andy.
Yes, solo work.
Solo work. I am excited about I'm excited about both releases because the MIDI stuff I thought was really interesting. Like he was playing that for me on the way up to Helicide, the Helicide show, which that's a good idea, right? Guess already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
MIDI classical with weird noises.
You have a feeling. Well, yeah, you guys probably had a very different ride than Matthew and I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew and I were listening to some sort of experimental band that he had heard of, but they were pretty good. Like it was pretty cool ride.
Sure.
And you guys were rocking some fucking 8-bit tunes.
We were listening to 8-bit tunes, and but I mean
It's pretty cool.
but Andy's new solo stuff, I've been liking it, so I think it's good.
Yeah, me too. It's all good. It's just
Probably steal more than Get Back to Work. We'll probably be swiping other stuff for Tiger Helicide.
And we have a new Tiger Helicide song coming out.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
should we cut that from the? Okay.
No, we're talking about we got a new Tiger.
Okay, yeah, we
Good
got
thing
a
you
new
mentioned.
fucking Tiger Helicide
Yeah,
song.
so
coming out.
we've mentioned that we recorded this, but we have the final mix. Oops, I should tell him. I should text Paul and tell him that's the final mix. That I like it.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell him it was good.
Yeah.
Oops.
You guys are finding out before the guy who recorded
Yeah,
it.
well, see, if I tell him that it's good, he's gonna want money. So I have to, I'm gonna have to keep him busy working on other mixes while we're getting these copies like printed,
Yeah.
and then give it to him later. I'll be like, can you do another mix?
Well, I'm telling you, if we can come up with another guitar player, then
Yeah.
I've got some
Gotta
more
create
guitar
interest.
parts that we
We
can.
don't
That's
happen to
that's
have
a
another
sick
guitar
thing.
player to add
There was
37 guitar parts.
There was actually a part I was listening today, and I was like, you know what? There could be another lead in this part. That's what's sick. I was like, you know what? So there's a lot of guitar on this.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, if someone could just like rock a sick slide down the guitar, like super distorted.
Yeah, that's
right
what I was
here.
thinking. I was like, I could do this.
And then Andy's got that other thing in the higher octave. But anyway, it's my first Tiger Helicide recording.
It's a hell of a debut. It's
And
great. I like how it sounds.
it is my favorite Tiger Helicide song, and that's definitely not biased.
Sure. But yeah, it's we will be. All right, no promises on this one because I don't trust when we have to get things in the mail. See,
Yeah.
Gadzine I can make.
Yes.
Yeah.
If worse comes to worse, I can go like if my photocopier explodes, I can go and borrow a bunch of money and blow a whole bunch over it. Like
Kinko's.
damn, yeah.
They don't make those anymore. Office
No.
Max.
Yeah,
is that
Office
again?
Depot and shit. But that's where I printed the original issues, the first like 10 or so issues probably. But anyway, I could always go back and do that like in a hurry to make sure so I'd make sure we were covered. But when it comes to CDs, I guess I could crank out a bunch of CDRs, but that's not the same thing.
You should. I mean, you should. Well, we could at least do that because that way we'd have some hands.
Yeah, if things fail. That reminds me, I need to borrow some CDRs from you. Can I?
Just draw like the Tiger Helicat on it.
Yeah.
Does that have a name? Did I just fuck that up?
No, Tiger Helicat's fine.
Okay.
It's also known as a tiger.
Oh, just the tiger.
It's a tiger.
Okay. Just
But
draw
no, I'm just
draw
kidding.
the tiger. on
Tiger.
it.
But no. Why did my nose blow into the microphone when I said tiger? I'm like, tiger. But no.
That's what tigers do.
Yeah, but no, I was just messing. But no, that's what I would call it. Tiger Helicat. We just call it cat. I mean, I gave it pointy
You're
ears.
just putting tiger hella.
You don't
anything
see
in it.
tigers with pointy ears. But if I made that symbol with rounded ears, you'd be like, that's a bear.
Yeah, the first time I met Jacob, he gave me the sticker
Yeah.
for that, and I was like, cool. And the Fight for Your Ride CD.
The idea is that the sticker is kind of like something you could easily do again and again and again. Like the TH is, and that makes the face in there.
Yeah, you
So
drew
if-
that on the setlist CDs.
Yeah.
you gave us.
Yeah, and I usually like would draw that. I used to hand draw on like our first couple of EPs. I would just draw completely different drawings on all the different ones. Like,
Yeah.
but
I can't wait to put it in a leather jacket.
yes,
Oh, yes. We have our biker gang.
yes,
Have it standing
Tiger
beside Felix the cat.
yes. The idea is we plan on having a limited edition copy of this CD, maybe with some other stuff. I was thinking about maybe putting some rarities on there, like some Tiger Helicide rarities on there.
Like the
Make-
Frank editions.
Yeah, maybe.
Frankly.
Yeah, like maybe the Frank version
Frank version.
of Diary. But like, so
Yeah.
what you'd have is you'd have like our new single, which of course we're gonna put online and stuff for you to hear.
Definitely.
But we'll have the new single. But then you'd also have like some other like alternate versions of songs, things like that, just as extra stuff. Maybe make a nice little EP. Maybe only make like a certain amount of copies that you can buy at this show. And if they're not bought up at that show, then you better hurry up and buy them because they'll just be gone for a while. I'm not saying all that stuff won't ever come back out again, but not in that form.
Yeah.
So that might be cool. I just made up that right now. So
Sounds good.
So
I definitely was listening.
That's true. Nobody's gonna hear this, so it's all right.
So speaking of listening,
What the fuck?
the radio show that we have.
Oh yeah.
We should talk about Podunk Radio.
GadFest Radio Gadcast.
Gadcast.
That's not our jingle at all, but
We should make it one.
We need to make
Can
a
we,
jingle.
we could do that. Gadcast Radio.
Radio Gadcast.
Radio Gadcast. Dude, yeah,
So,
let's
yeah,
fucking record
we'll
like
have to do
a
that.
5-second thing.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
So,
shit.
but yeah, no, we record our first episode of GadCast Radio, which is kind of like a truncated, that means like shorter, version of what we're doing here. So think about this.
Word of the day.
Yes.
Sorry.
Think about this as like, think about this but cut shorter, and instead of the music at the end, the music is throughout.
Yeah, so you just get to
So like a radio show.
You just get to listen to like shitty us introduce amazing music
Exactly.
instead of.
And it's gonna be, it's on. Well, it's not gonna be. It's already on.
Yeah.
Like our first episode aired tonight when we're recording this. But it was it's podunkradio.com. Go on there. That's where Sick Boys Radio is, and a lot of other stuff that we like. The first episode is definitely a little rough. We had some problems. We also thought it was a little too much fun to keep saying the words awesome and radio. We kept saying that a bunch.
It sounds like both of those things were me, but
Yeah,
I was only there
but-
for half the time, so I'm only half the problem.
So, but I think we're built on a pretty solid foundation of us
Yeah.
talking about music that we like and playing it. And it was really fun to put together music. I put together most of the music on this one. Next ones are going to be all of us working on it more together. Because, I mean, it's not like I picked a bunch of songs y'all hadn't heard. I mean, I picked a couple y'all hadn't heard.
You guys played Skeptic, Meta Youth, Tiger Helicide, Dirty Swagger, Abusements, Big Gaping Holes, Friendly Fingermen, Nicotines, Final Omen, Devil's Got a Hold of Me, Rapid Randy, Go-Go Killers, Murder Jane Crow, and False Sons, all
Yes.
in one. Like,
Yes.
So, I mean, you know, this
So that's a
radio
lot
show
of
is
good listening.
definitely worth tuning into.
Yeah, definitely. So, and there's so much great music, and we play music. This is how I've been telling people. We play local and semi-local music from the past, the present, and the future. And you're like, from the future? What the fuck does that mean? But this first episode, we played a song that has not been released yet from the Abusements.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the future.
Yep. We're the future, man.
The future. The future.
We are the news.
Yes. So yeah, we play music from the future. Established.
Established.
It's canon.
It's canon. Tiger
Yes.
Heliverse.
I feel really good about the radio show, and it was fun. It was fun picking out the music. It's basically what I did was I made like a mix CD, and we just make it's like we just make mix CDs or
Yeah.
wait for you youngins a playlist, a mix CD.
Yeah. Which by the way, playlists apparently for most of y'all folks are just 20 seconds of a few songs.
Yeah.
So these are
Yeah.
the whole songs.
These are the whole songs, so you actually get like the full songs. It's nice, but we do play, like I said, we play music that's old and new. So we're not just like, this sounds weird. There's never a moment where we're desperate. We're never gonna be like, oh shit, we don't have anything to play.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shit ton of old music to play,
Yeah.
and a lot of it, most of you have never heard.
Yeah, because I mean, I might be desperate in my personal life, but as far as like songs to play on the radio, I think we've got that covered.
Exactly, you are desperate. But no, but we don't play. I mean, you're probably not going to be hearing too many shows. Hopefully, this will change. Playing like the Nicotines.
Yeah,
You know?
I was very excited.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I tried to make it something that I would want to hear. Like I would be excited to hear, and that's it. But I mean, there's so much more stuff. Like this is, and it's not. Even this first time wasn't all punk rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have stuff that's not necessarily punk. Most of it is punk rock on this, and we're always obviously we're going to skew towards punk rock, but we're not going to play just punk rock. We really just want to make an interesting set to listen to and really try to create an interesting mood, and hopefully you'll come along with us for it.
Yeah,
wow, that sounded
definitely,
almost like promotion.
Yeah,
Holy
come along
fuck.
for the journey. There's an
Yeah.
app that you can download. It.
Yeah,
Just do it
there's some
straight from the
apps or
radio.
something. Just follow the directions from podunkradio.com.
Yeah, and we have it posted on the GadCast Facebook page if
Yes.
you would like to just check in there. But it is TuneIn Radio is the app. But yeah, just check it out on our page. And looking at stuff, that might be most of the content that we
Things.
have
And stuff.
pre-written down.
Hey, you know what? I didn't actually, when I was talking about like the lyrics to pre-workout,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't actually say why the fuck Robert Stack and Unsolved Mysteries was in that one of the songs about us.
No.
But you guys just accepted it.
Yeah. I just thought you like Transformers.
No, but it's true. It's true. There's only one goddamn Transformers movie, and it's made in 1986.
Yeah, fuck you, Michael Bay.
Wait, yeah, 1986. Yeah,
Beef
fuck him.
started.
Yeah. I personally been watching a lot of Unsolved Mysteries. Okay, that's it. No. Besides that,
Yeah.
when we had Randy over here,
Yeah.
and since we've had Randy over here, we've been talking about a lot of like, fucked up conspiracy shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Mothman,
We got
and
a
all sorts of
Mothman
stuff like
song
that.
where
Yeah, we have a Mothman song. So, but there's all this stuff like we've been getting into more of the unexplained,
Yeah.
or the explained very poorly, or the
Yeah.
explained wrongly on television to make us more interested. So that's the reference to Robert Stack and Unsolved Mysteries, the Mystery Machine, all that stuff.
Cool.
So that's where that came from. Yeah, so that's why Robert Stack is mentioned in the song,
That's awesome.
and Robert Stacked High in the Mystery Machine.
See, I would have just thought it was a silly song, and then
Yeah.
now I
No,
know it's a
it's-
silly song
it's
that
deep.
means things.
It's deep. It fucking means something to me.
Yeah. We fucking.
Poured my soul into that.
Yeah, that's.
That's
pretty
why
fucking
it's so.
badass.
That's why it's so rotten.
And you just kind of pulled that like.
Out of
those
my
lyrics
asshole.
out, or pulled it out of your brain, I guess.
Yeah,
really,
where my
in practice,
my
so
brain's in
pretty
my
solid.
asshole.
My brain's in my asshole. Yeah, mine are the same too.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you guys want to talk about tonight? Anything else on your mind? No. Coming up, we have music from Tiger Helicide. We'll be debuting our new song, Punk Rock Fanzine. After that, we will be playing Death City Ripper by the Casket Kids.
That's right. Dead Sea Ripper.
Dead City Ripper by the Casket Kids.
Yeah, that's what you said though. That's what I think.
All right, cool.
I'll just repeat
And
it.
then we'll be playing some of Andy's solo work,
Yes.
whichever songs he blesses us with. Awesome.
Genius.
All right. Genius. All right, well, GadCast out.
All my friends are back from my favorite venue to play. Another friend just died, and his funeral was today. I don't have much of a voice, but I got a lot to say. And I don't know how to write, but I scribble anyway. 'Cause I still believe in this punk rock fantasy. I still believe in my punk rock fantasy. I still believe in this punk rock fantasy. I still believe in my punk rock fantasy. in my punk rock fantasy. I still believe in this punk rock fantasy. I still believe in my punk rock fantasy.
Rick And she woke up in a glass house where everything was pristine. So she started throwing stones, shards of glass were glistening. And she was screaming at the floor, I don't want this anymore. Please just make it go away. I just wanna be okay.
Monsters started creeping from the shadows. She curled into a ball, and then she held her breath. Closer they approached her, they were growling. She closed her eyes and waited for her imminent death. Suddenly she thought of something special. A time when everything was bright, when nothing was a threat. The closer they approached her, they were howling. She fought them and accepted her gruesome death.
She woke up in a glass house where all her toys had been destroyed. She decided to restore the order that had since been unemployed. Once again she begged the floor, I don't want this anymore. Please just set my brain, I just wanna feel insane. And now she's living in a glass house, and nothing feels the same. She's lost inside her mind, she doesn't even know her name. But still she's pleading with the floor, I can't take this anymore. I just wanna be like you, I just wanna be seen free.